Good morning, sweethearts.
Good morning, Rosa.
Hey, Rosa.
Sweetheart, would you give me the permission, please?
It's done.
Thank you. Cool. Boom.
There it is.
Let me do the introduction, sweethearts.
Yeah,
Listen.
go for it.
Hey, Mr. DJ, put the record on. I want to dance with my baby. Boom. It's only music. Only music. Full on.
So welcome, Rosa, Michael. Nice to have you on this YouTube Zoom combination live on Friday. So this is it. Yeah, you can call it It's All Music, or you can call it awareness, or you can call it bubblegum, or just this. So the suggesting, so to say, is that there's simply whatever is happening. Sitting in a Zoom meeting, talking, watching, listening, wondering what the hell this is all about, and if people will show up, and if the link is working, and having no clue is this. Just simply what's happening. And whatever is happening or not is already not two. There's no separation. There's no you, me behind this, doing this. And there may be a sense that there is a you or a me doing this. There's a Sander and a Rosa and a Michael talking. This is really happening, and I'm pretty sure that it's happening. Well, that's it. Thinking this is really happening at the moment, and there is separation, and there are doers who are separated doing this, is this. And whatever is happening or not happening is already not separate. It's simply just full on this thinking, believing, wondering, watching, talking, getting frustrated, irritated, liking, not liking, and it all falls like rain and blows like the wind. Or Rosa,
Or crumbles like the cookie. Yes.
Michael,
No matter how you slice it,
beautiful.
still just this.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, you can cut the cake in 1,000 pieces. It's still a cake. It's still just simply this. The pieces may have different shapes, different sizes, but still it's just this. So whatever is happening or not happening, or is thought to happen or believed to happen, is this already. Thinking you are you. Sorry,
Sorry,
go ahead.
including not liking this. That's fully it. Wishing it were different. That's it.
Rosa,
No matter what, full on what is, no escape. Can be very, very, very frustrating, but what is left is only the frustration. So just this, very simple and direct.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with being frustrated.
no, and it can be a thought, well, shit, Michael, you tell that to me, but I think it's wrong. I think it's wrong to be frustrated. This may happen. And that's it too. Thinking it's wrong to get frustrated and wanting to get rid of that frustration is as innocently happening as the frustration itself, as is the calling it frustration. It's just simply innocently already just whatever is happening.
Yeah, beautiful. The frustration and the trying to do something about the frustration are equally both this.
Yes. What else?
So is there any frustration going on, Rosa?
Here it's always booming. Everything is here, changing like the clouds. Today it's a beautiful day here, April weather, everything full on wind, clouds, blue sky, gray sky, rain, sun. And it's exactly like here, it's booming here. All the emotions, memories popping up, associations, such a beauty, full on, everything. Yeah, of course. No need to go into stories.
Yeah, well, that's the beauty. Story or no story, words or no words, liking or not liking, agreeing or not agreeing. Feel like you're getting closer. Feel like you're getting further.
Yeah, it's all just innocently this, thinking you're close, thinking you are becoming less frustrated, and trying hard to become a not frustrated human being. It all is just innocently this.
Michael. Oh, sorry,
Oh,
Sander-Michael,
no,
sorry.
no.
Interruption is it too?
There's no way out. I mean, there's no way out of what is
Yeah,
happening. What, you know,
yeah,
there's simply no one in this already able to step out, thinking or feeling that there's a you in this able to step out is equally just this, as is the trying to leave this. So basically, we talked about this a bit this week, Michael. We can say that it's all just a story. Even the idea that you can leave the story or the calling it a story is just basically simply another story.
yeah. All stories here, storytelling. What a beauty. Michael,
Yes.
curiosity is popping up here about the background. It's very white. What's happening there? I'll share
Oh,
only.
I have it's daytime, so I have the windows, the blinds are open. So the sun,
Ah,
usually at night I have lighting, which is
yeah, yeah.
more balanced. Is it a problem? If it is, I can
No, 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 no. It's beautiful. It's just different.
Oh,
I
okay.
just noticed this. That's why I'm asking.
Oh,
Because it's
yeah, yeah.
completely white, you cannot sense the background on just the screen behind you. But normally you see the corner, the edge of the room.
Well,
Eh,
it's funny you say that, Rosa, because actually the very first so-called insight, so to say that this one here ever had was a long time ago. I was looking in at the kitchen at the refrigerator and the cabinets and everything in the kitchen, and it suddenly occurred here that you never see all sides of an object at once. So if you're looking at the front of the refrigerator, you see the front, maybe a little of the side and a little of the top, but not the whole thing. Or if you're behind the refrigerator, then you don't see the front. And I was like, that's funny. There are no things because you never see an entire object in its entirety, no matter,
No
you
matter,
but
know?
but just because you do not see the whole thing there, why are there are no objects?
Um,
Or did I get you wrong?
well, it's assumed that there's an object. You know, like in movies, they take shortcuts. They don't have to make a whole village. They can just put a backdrop up,
Yeah,
and your mind, so to say, fills in the rest.
yeah, yeah,
Or a saloon. They don't need a real saloon. They just need a sign that says saloon and some music and it's some people in there having drinks and boom, it's a
yeah.
saloon.
Boom.
And it works.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
somehow the magic trick, the dream, whatever you want to call it doesn't matter because it'll always be this already. And here already was the boomer already. Because what to say about already if something is already?
Yeah. Yeah. Love it.
Let me check. Anyone can check if this is live. I know there's a way to check it, but then it
Let me
starts singing
see.
around. Check it out. Well, when it comes to objects, you know, claiming that there are things and calling them things is already not a thing, so to say. So whatever is happening, thinking or believing there are things or not is already not a thing, so to say. Whatever is happening is already not an object.
Sweetheart, I cannot see that you are alive. On the YouTube channel, right?
Yeah, let me see.
I just went on your channel to check.
What is going on? I see it.
Sweetheart, I cannot see that you are alive. Beautiful.
There
On
it
the
is.
YouTube channel, right?
There's
Okay.
no
I just
escape.
went on your
Now
channel
it's
to check.
now it's messed up.
My gosh.
What a beauty.
Why is it messed
Sweetheart, I cannot see
YouTube.
that you are
Post live
There it is.
on the YouTube channel, right?
I think it's cool. It's groovy. Like, Mr. DJ, put the record on. I want to dance.
Now it's messed up.
Why that?
Beauty.
Sweetheart, I cannot
Yeah, it's
see
such a
that
beauty.
you are
Let's see how we can
Post live.
solve
There it
this
on the
problem.
YouTube channel.
No one solving this already. Full on perfection in action.
Okay. So you guys, well, the problem seems
So-
over.
Meeting is now streaming live on
Yeah.
YouTube. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here in German. Meeting streamed yet live off YouTube. Boom.
Okay, so well, basically, you know, saying that there are things or no things, or claiming there to be things or no things, is just this. Naming this a thing. Whatever is happening is already not an object. It's not a thing. You cannot wrap around your arms around whatever is happening or not, as there is just simply this. And of course, you can call this a no thing, but whatever is happening is not a thing, nor is it a no thing. It's just no way of knowing. And even that is not known, so to say, in the absence of separation. So it's just simply this, wondering what this is, or claiming that there are things or no things, is already not a thing. It's just this.
Yeah, as is feeling separate.
Yes.
Feeling separate or not feeling separate or kind of feeling separate. Just this.
Today I talked with my friend and she was booming out beautifully. And I was laughing because a couple of voice messages in the row, I enjoyed them so much, just like laughing is crazy. And then boomed out back like, sweetheart, you are killing me. And I simply, of course, just popping out what's popping out, and like sharing, well, no one already doing the whole thing there. The whole show is just booming perfection no matter what. And she kind of replied, yeah, Rose, I know the whole concept, I know it, but here's just simply coming out, well, I control the show. I cannot express it differently. I mean, yeah, but this is it. this is the booming perfection already. You controlling the show. What else? And this was so cool. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, there may be a real sense, you know, a sense or a belief. Yeah, I'm doing this. I mean, you guys can say that there's no separation, but here, so to say, it's really felt like I'm doing this, you know, and this sense or this belief that there is a you doing this is already just innocently happening. There's no one behind the sense or belief that this is done by you. And you know, trying to believe or to see that there is no you may happen as innocently as the sense that there is a you doing this.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's nothing wrong with believing or thinking that there are separate human beings doing bunch of stuff which I like or I don't like, which they need to stop because I'm not loving it. All that is just innocently going on. The wanting people to change, the wanting the world to change. It's just effortlessly and innocently just this.
Yeah, so is hearing this message and having a reaction, disagreeing. No, you guys are wrong. There's separation. How could we be talking if there wasn't separation? Well, that's it too.
Yeah, yeah, it's beautiful. You know, assumptions and conclusions that this needs, you know, whatever is happening, talking needs a separated doer for this to happen. So claiming, okay, you know, there's talking, so there must be someone there who's talking. You know, it sounds stupid that talking is just happening. It's just unlogical. Well, whatever happens doesn't need any logic. You know, thinking that this needs something as a separated you doing this and not able to let go that belief is this. The belief and the assumption that it needs something is innocently this already. Yes.
As the words pouring out of the mouth
Yeah.
effortlessly, totally free.
Yeah, sometimes there may be even an
Who was it?
did I say that? Really? Did it came out of my mouth? Oh my God, you know, why did I say that? And you know, the wondering why did I say that is just basically simply already not
Oh,
true.
this was actually exactly a topic with my friend there. She was like, oh, you know, Rose, she's with awareness, like very curious now about Buddhism, and I thought of Klaus and Michelle, and she is now full on interested in this stuff. And I was like, "Well, what a beauty, sweetheart! Go for this!" And of course, it's simply the music she likes at the moment. And this is this full on being aware, and I just noticed the difference there. This was the mind is always very, very strong with her, and now it was double strong, triple strong, and then it was with this awareness observing, and that's why I was laughing. It's crazy. And then she was like, oh, you know, Rosa, but you know what happens, sometimes I'm saying things even if I'm so aware, but sometimes things are popping out. No, she said, I'm saying things, um and then I regret, well, how can you say this, so they're kind of subconsciously, and I'm saying that, and then I'm regretting. And I was like, I was laughing the whole time, and I said, sweetheart, yeah, of course this is true, but who cares? And this is, yeah, it's so beautiful, but she's really regretting this and thinking a lot about this, feeling guilt maybe, and yeah, blaming others without wanting this, and afterwards reflecting. Yeah, what a beauty. I said to her, sweetheart, you can skip it. It's what it
Ah.
is. Who cares? It just what popped out here. It just what popped out here, No
Yeah.
one can skip it. But maybe it may change. Oh,
Brother Sander, sorry, Rosa. Is there anyone on YouTube?
I have no clue. I don't see messages, but I don't want to check again before we get like an
Okay.
echo. Maybe people are just listening, but it was live, so to say, when we checked. So maybe
Okay.
it's just simply no
All
question.
right. Well, we apologize if we're not answering your questions. It's because we can't see them.
Yeah,
oh, Michael, you're so polite.
I'm looking in this little box here and I don't see any question
Because
coming.
I know, right, Rosa? God, I keep asking Sander a question. He ignores me.
Yeah, talking about awareness and subconsciousness and, thinking that there is a you as a separated observer, who could be aware of this is this.
Yeah.
Thinking that there is a one who sees his thoughts is basically just another thought innocently arising. The idea that there is a you who can be aware or who can be unaware is just this. And thinking you can be aware, you can be in this or understand this or see this and constantly be aware of what is coming out of the mouth is just this already. And the trying to be awareness is just this. Rosa, you have a
And having the sense that she is improving in this awareness, And it's saying this to me, and I was like, what a beauty. Yeah, this is everything, is it? Beautiful stories. And I mean, this is the juice. This is this wow. And what a joy. What a joy. This was like listening to this beautiful story of my friend was like, so what's next? Nothing is next. Just this, always just this.
yeah, we can say, sometimes you hear this, that there's just simply awareness. You can call it life, there's just simply life, or you can say there's just awareness, so to say. It doesn't matter how you call this. I mean, the calling this is this already. So let's say awareness, there's no one to become aware of this. So there's just simply this. There's no separated you who can become aware of this or see this or find this.
Having the idea that there is someone being aware of this, or being the awareness in which everything is playing out, is already this. What a beauty.
And it sounds mysterious, maybe. It can be heard as we're speaking about something other than just this. No, the Zoom, the pictures on the screen, the voice, this right here.
Exactly. This is it. The
Very,
pictures, the sitting in the room, the watching, the faces, the sofa, the walls, the background. All of it is just simply this. Whatever's happening. It's already just full on this, so to say, whole and complete, with a bad connection or without a bad connection, with people on the YouTube or not. It's already just full on this. The wondering. Sorry, Rose.
with interruptions, with sensations popping up, ideas, everything full on.
Liking,
Tasting.
yeah. Liking, not liking, hating. Those guys are so full of shit. They're so detached. They need help. Yeah, beautiful. Thinking that what's shared here is crazy, makes no sense. That's it.
Yeah, and
That's
who
it.
knows? Maybe it's a mental disease.
Trying to make sense of it is this too.
Thinking,
This-
yeah, you know, thinking it's crazy, like what Michael is saying, thinking it's crazy may happen, you know. Thinking is totally bizarre. And there's a sort of detachment problem going on. Yeah, that's it too.
In this very directness, the need to understand anything simply collapses.
Well, there's already no one here to understand.
Understanding may happen.
Well, you know, basically, there seems to be ideas that, okay, when this so-called me, which is already not there, so to say, because there's already just simply this, there's no me, not even an apparent me. When this falls away, that everything will be different, that certain type of neurosis will drop. All that is just another idea, so to say.
Beautiful, beautiful.
There's just simply no way of knowing what is next. Maybe there's an intensifying of neurotic behavior, so to say. Maybe there are more needs. Maybe there are less needs, and they're making a conclusion that when this so-called me is dropping, everything will be good and I will never wander again or never search. Is just an innocent assumption which is just falling like the rain. There's no one who knows what's next. It's just simply this already, the wondering, the thinking, the making an assumption that it will be in a certain way, that there's a certain proof. Okay, I feel less needy. Well, that's probably because my me is fading away. That's just another idea.
Beautiful.
And it doesn't matter how this is called. You can call this an illusion or a dream or reality or an apparent meeting. It doesn't change. The moment you hit your finger with a hammer, it doesn't matter if you say apparently, if you think it's an illusion or a dream, there's just
Ouch.
full on pain. And there may be a thought that it's your pain. Well, that's it too. Thinking it's your pain or the absence of those thoughts or beliefs is just simply this. Claiming ownership or identifying is as innocently happening as the idea that there's a you who can take ownership.
Sander, how do you know this?
Well, the funny thing is that the idea that there is someone who knows this is this already. So there is no one who knows this, and even that is not known because there's just simply this. Saying that there's simply this doesn't mean anything. Thinking that there's something like this or thinking that this can be known or that someone knows this is just simply this. The idea that there's a Sander or a Michael or a Rosa who knows this because they speak about this with a certain type of confidence is this already, and claiming that they do this because they have seen something or they have understand something is this. There's no difference between saying there's just this or there's separation or there is a me. It's just simply what comes out here. It's just innocently, and even saying that it innocently comes out here is this already. And thinking that it's the truth or the resonating with these words, so to say, or the claiming them to be truth or finding them more truthful than other words is this.
As is the feeling that I'm separate. If the feeling of separate is no, Sander, You guys don't understand. I really feel separate here. Yeah, beautiful. That's exactly it. Feeling really separate is this too. There's just no escape. So whatever's happening is it already. So it doesn't matter what's happening. Or it does. It may seem to matter. That's this too.
Yeah, beautiful. You know what's funny? Before getting in touch with this non-dual message, the first thing I heard is, well, the problem is caused because of this separation. This is the problem, the separate me, sense of me, you know? Before hearing this, I had no fucking clue about being separate or not. Boom. And but what a joke, you know? Now you know that the cause of the problem is the separation. So you see, this is so beautiful, like how one idea comes over the other, and then, oh, yeah, sure. And then there's this sense of improving, knowing more. And yeah, what a beauty. What a bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. Sander and I were just discussing how there's just stories. So the story of I'm separate or I'm not separate, and then becoming a story of, well, maybe I am separate. Now I got a new story. I got to get rid of the one that feels separate. It's just story upon story upon story.
Yeah. That's why I love also, Sandra, like you said before, even this was apparent, you know? If we just kick it out. This impulse I had kind of 3 or 4 months ago. Why actually saying apparently? Mm-mm.
Well, you know, it's funny, these words, so to say, like using the word apparently, or, you know, it just seems to innocently arise, so to say, and then it drops or it stays for some time. It's basically with everything, you know, seeking, loving, liking, hating, wondering. You know, it's just innocently arising, the use of the words. No one is using words, so to say. The words are just falling out, one can say, and as is the word apparently, and then until it doesn't fall out anymore. And there may be an idea that, well, I use this word and it's meaningful. That's it too, you know. And I mean, what apparently is just, it's basically just saying that there is no knowing. This seems to happen. And in a way, it doesn't matter. Thinking that this is happening for real, or apparently, or not, is this already? It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Yeah. Calling it a dream, calling it whatever. The word doesn't matter. It's still this. No matter how you slice it.
Yeah, no matter how you call it, it's just, I mean, there's not even something to call, apparently. There's not something else. You know, calling it, apparently, it is this. This is it already. There's no separation. There's just words falling, emotions, ideas.
Yeah. No matter how you slice it, and there's nothing to slice. There's no it that's getting sliced.
No. There's just exactly no it. Just slicing and dicing. Yeah, and there's no one, we can say there's no one to leave the story. You know, sometimes you hear, well, you know, that's the story, or when I was in the story, or that was the story. And then there seems to be the idea that, well, now it's not the story anymore.
Yeah, when the me drops, then that's not the story anymore.
It's the story of the me who drops.
Boom.
There's just simply the story, you know. There's
Yeah, no escape.
no escape. I mean,
Right.
This can of course feel very kind of what? You know, shit,
Yeah.
I thought there is something more. All the effort. No, what a disaster.
yeah, you know, even saying it's just a story is just another story. Even saying there is a story is just a story. It's the same. Saying there's just this is just this. Saying there's a story or it's just a story is equally just a story as saying there's just this. Saying there's just this is just saying there's just this.
Not saying anything is just not saying anything.
It's already this, no
Boom.
matter how you slice it.
I love it. I just love it.
Yeah, and I mean, the love, you know.
The slicing brothers. Slice, you know, I'm from tennis. You play slice, slice.
Oh,
top
yeah.
spin, slice. Slicing.
Yeah.
I love
Beautiful.
playing slice, backhand slice. Ooh, I love it. And stops. So the slicing brothers over there.
And it's so funny, you know, sometimes the question comes, well, this love, you know, this love to do, so to say, talking and doing Zooms and videos and sitting with Rosa and Michael, you know, it's just innocently happening, so to say.
Yeah.
And it may just simply drop. It's the same. There's no one behind the talking here with Rosa and Michael doing this, you know, and this may just simply drop. Waking up tomorrow and thinking, well, I had enough with this non-dual bullshit. I'm going to play.
This is not non-dual bullshit. What is non-duality
Well,
even?
I mean, just for the sake of words, Rosa, there's no thing called non-duality.
Yeah.
Non-duality is not a thing. Whatever is happening, so to say, is already just non-dual. Even
Yeah.
saying there's non-duality is already not true. There's no one saying there's non-duality. I mean,
Yeah.
separate is already not separated.
It's not personal. Yeah. Even feeling as a person is not personal.
Yeah.
It's impersonally happening, you know. Wanting to become a better person, a nicer person, a more loving person is already impersonally, you know. The ideas, beliefs, needs for you to become a more loving person for your kids or your family or your parents is already just innocently arising. This intense need to change what you call you is already just simply this, and there's no way out. Or the absence of those needs to be a nicer person. It's equally just this.
Yeah. Everything may change. It's changing the whole time. You never know. The need to become a teacher, helping people is also innocently happening. And
Oh,
this may also simply drop, change. Making then conclusions why it stopped because of maybe some circumstances. Is this too? Having the idea to know how this game functions, what is leading to what. Is this too? What a beauty.
Michael.
Yeah. Even the hating of oneself, so to say. I'm a piece of shit. I don't matter. Nobody loves me. That's it too.
What a beauty.
Or trying to love yourself. I have to be more loving for myself. I have to know myself. Is already this. There's no one separated from I want to know myself who's able to know him or herself, because there's just simply this. The intense longing to know yourself or to know this is this already. It's already just simply this.
And you're not doing those thoughts, those repetitive loop. There's no one doing that.
No, and even thinking that there is a you doing thoughts is already innocently arising. Thinking that there is a thinker or no thinker, or believing that there's a thinker of thoughts or no thinker of thoughts, is this. There's just no way around.
You know what's cool? Sorry for interrupting you, sweetheart. Here's this total in loveness with the emotions. I kind of, it feels like playing. This is just like, well, they're simply popping up and no choice. And this is like, oh. So yeah, this is so vivid, so booming, so intense. No matter what, wow, crying, being angry, hating, being jealous, blaming, shaming, everything, full on, no filter. Wanting to change it, not wanting to change it, skipping, changing the opinion 10 times in a minute. What a beauty. I love it. I just love it.
As is being confused. Being
Oh, yeah.
confused. I'm searching, but I don't know what I'm searching for. That's it.
Yes.
This is so beautiful now that you mentioned confusion. Here, it was like, I don't know how to express this. I don't know if you know this, guys. There, something happened, maybe with the neurons, just a beautiful storytelling. Just so many thoughts at once, you know, and this led simply to confusion, like, you know, like a robot. I don't know the English expression. I only know the German words. And this kind of felt shitty, you know, until it did not felt shitty anymore. It was just like,
Kaisa?
wow, you know, it was kind of clear. In the midst of this confusion, this was totally clear. I just popped up when you said confusion.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
in a way, you know, confusion is just another label you put on a certain
exactly.
situation or happening. So calling a certain situation or so-called happening confusion, and another happening, so to say, clarity, is just this. Naming this confusion and this clarity is just this. And there's just no way around it. There's no one doing it. It's just simply what's happening. Oh, you know, waking up and I'm confused, and maybe I have to watch more videos to get clarity again. You know, let me go to YouTube and check if there are some new films, because maybe this will bring some clarity. That is just innocently happening, you know, the need for clarity and the not able to stay with the so-called confusion and wanting to get away from it is already just innocently this. Wanting to get this clear is this.
Wanting to get this clear by doing the praxis to stay with the confusion in order to get it clear is this too. There is no difference in getting mad or totally fucked up or pressing the next YouTube video or practicing being with the confusion.
Yeah. It's because you're not doing the confusion and you're not doing the clarity.
Exactly.
You know, you can imagine looking out the window of a high-rise building, and it would be as if a cloud innocently moved in front of the window, and you say, oh, I lost it. I'm blocked. I'm confused. I'm seeing I'm seeing clouds, not clarity. You did nothing to me. And then suddenly the cloud moves on. And beautiful rain and clean. Oh, I'm so clear. Look how clear I am. You're not doing that either, sweetie.
Yeah, but both the cloud and the calling it confusion and saying I'm confused now and now I'm clear are equally innocent. There's just no doer to find in this. There's just simply this. There's no doer behind this. It's we can say it's all empty or it's all innocently happening. And even that, you know, even the suggesting that it's innocently happening and calling it innocently is this.
Yeah. And trying to get out of the confusion, not liking the confusion, wanting to be clear. Just this.
Effortlessly, the need to feel better, to make it better, to have a better life. This is so beautiful, so innocently happening. This is, yeah, just simply how the cookie crumbles, and giving all those words meaning in order to communicate, to just tell beautiful stories, to say, oh yeah, the same here. I can totally relate. What a beauty. And playing with just not giving any sense to any word is this too.
Yeah, as is I have a shitty life. My life is shit. I don't
Me,
like it.
me and my life. Oh yeah.
I don't like my work. I don't like my life. I don't like my wife. I want something else.
Hey boy.
I mean, it's just what's happening, or the absence of those ideas, thoughts, beliefs, that there is a you having a wife, having a life is already just simply this. The idea that there is a you having a wife, which is yours, and having a life, which is your life, all that is already just innocently falling like the rain. The very idea that there is something which is called my life is this. And the idea that I have to manage it and it has to be in a certain way for it to be good and my time is running out is this. It's just what's happening. I have to make something of this is already this. Or the absence of the needs or the longing to make something of your so-called life. And thinking that it's good to make something out of life or not, thinking that one or the other is better, is equally just this. There's just no way around it. Thinking that your life is a success when you have a good job, 2 kids, a dog, instead of no dog and a shitty job is equally just this.
Yeah.
Thinking non-duality will help you get a better life is maybe happening. Thinking that going to meetings will change your life into a better life or more fulfilling life is this. And anything may happen. The idea, whoa, this is really helpful, you know. I go to all these meetings, Sander, Rosa, Michael, and oh shit, yeah, it really helps me. You know, I feel it, I see it, I really believe it. That's it too. Thinking that it's because of something, your happiness or your so-called idea of having a better life is because of you going to meetings instead of watching Netflix, is this.
Yeah, as is enjoying a radical non-duality meeting, so to say, and then going to a teacher who prescribes steps and vibing with that teacher that's saying, no, there are things you can do. You can notice the me is not there.
Yeah.
This
Totally.
doesn't have to make sense.
Yeah.
Totally.
Let's give it a try.
Yeah, that was sort of the recommendation that was shared from here is try it. Anything you think will help, why not? Give it a shot. You know, here nothing was found to work. Period. That's it. But if it arises to try, nothing wrong.
Michael, wait, in your spiritual stuff. Title. Searching for the link. We'll share it. Okay? He wants to join.
The link is on the non-duality.
Yeah, it's too. I will
community.
simply copy paste. It's faster
Very
in the
good.
chat, you know?
Beautiful.
It's just what's happening here innocently. Boom, boom.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Michael, the question was like when you were in this spiritual practices and blah blah, was there this thing? Oh yeah, I'm getting stronger or clearer, and you know, was this like yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, for
Mm,
sure. You can, you know, like those
mm,
insights, the
mm,
juicy insights that can keep
mm.
you going for hours.
Oh,
Of course,
oh.
it's
And then
online.
trying to explain to others, you know, and then seeing how this thing, oh, okay, he is further than I am in this whole stuff. OMG.
Yeah. No, yeah, exactly. Beautiful, Rosa. Yeah, I kind of get it, but in Kosi gets it much more than me. Look at the guy. So I still have a ways to go.
Oh yeah,
Because I'm
totally.
not as loving. You know, Nkosi
You
is so
you
loving.
are Michael, sorry, you are not as shining as he
No.
is. And I don't know, there is simply the juice is missing, you know. So
Yeah.
forget it, sweetheart.
Well, you know, having the idea that there's something to reach, and when you reach this, your face will only shine, and that's because you have reached something. Is this already? So having certain ideas and beliefs that when you become enlightened, so to say, and you will be free and your face will always be shining. Is this already?
Having the idea that there is someone enlightened is this too.
Oh yeah, beautiful. Yes, of course.
Beautiful,
Why
Rosa.
not?
And joy.
So that seems to be how it plays out, so to say, to tell a story. If there's someone here, a me here, then it's assumed that there's a me there. I have a me here, so obviously Nkosi has a me. I don't care what he says. I feel it, so he's got it. But interestingly, when is that somehow, and I couldn't tell you how, but it can suddenly also not be there, a strong sense that I'm here. And with that also is not assumed that there's a strong separate one over there suddenly. And
Beautiful.
yeah,
Beautiful. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those assumptions and ideas, you know, the idea that there's something to get, or the belief that there's a state called enlightenment, is already this. There's already no one in a state of not enlightenment able to reach enlightenment. There's no one in a state of no acceptance to reach a state of fully acceptance. Thinking that there are teachers who always smile even when they hit the finger with a hammer. It's just simply this, and anything may happen. You know, smiling when you hit your finger with a hammer constantly may happen. And
Because of a
having,
lot of practicing to
you know, and having the idea
change the
that it's
natural behavior.
yeah, I mean, and having the idea that it's a special state which someone has reached.
Having
hey,
the
hey, let me assure you, I had a piece of exercise equipment, which apparently I'm not using a lot. And I hit my toe at night. I was coming around the corner and you bang your toe against the
Oh,
metal. There was
oh,
there was nothing spiritual about what was coming out of my mouth and the pain and the fire. the fire in the foot, the toe turned purple. It's better now. It's healing, but nothing to be done. No, apparently. God damn it, that hurts.
Yeah, full on. Yeah, I also had it a couple of weeks ago. It was the small one. And
It's always a small one.
and oh yeah, and I was like, shit. Yeah, but it did not turn purple. I was like,
Well, I don't know what's worse, because when I took my sock off, I didn't want to take my sock off because it hurt so bad. I said, well, there's going to be blood. So I just leave the sock on. Then the evening, I take my sock off, no blood, and I'm happy for 1 second till I look down. I say, oh, it's purple.
purple rain, purple rain.
Yeah, and then it heals effortlessly, like the rain. Suddenly, each day, as it passes, it get lighter and more beige colored and start to look back to normal. Nobody did the walking into the exercise, and nobody's healing.
Yeah. Effortlessly just what's happening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it took no effort to drive myself into the exercise. Hey, Tito, welcome.
It took apparently a bit effort for Tito to join the show. But even this was effortlessly happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so beautiful, you know, thinking that, you know, or having the sense that something really takes effort. That sense comes already effortlessly. Feeling that my life takes effort, the sensation, the feeling that it takes effort is already effortlessly arising, so to say. Even this claiming that it's effortlessly is already just effortlessly coming. Or the opposite, thinking it's really not effortlessly is already effortlessly.
Beautiful. While talking to my friends or colleagues, this is so beautiful to see these strong beliefs in everything, all the stories, all the happenings there. And wow, I in a way admire it, being able to believe in all this, because here it's simply not anymore possible. I think it's really beautiful to have so strong beliefs, to care a lot, you know, this is full on booming aliveness, no choice. And having those beliefs very strongly or losing them. And yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. And of course, it's not about, you know, it's not about caring or not caring. This is not about something. This is not about a certain type of state where you just say, fuck you, I don't care. You know,
No.
caring and not caring is just as innocently happening as this. There's no one behind the caring or the not caring. You know, caring for your neighbor or for your parents or for your kids is as empty innocently as the idea that there is something which can care or not.
Yeah.
Caring, not caring, it's all just empty without doer. There's no one doing the caring or the not caring. It's the same with doing. There's no one doing the doing or doing the not doing. There's just simply this: doing, caring, liking, loving, hating.
I can remember, sorry, sweetheart, for interrupting you for, I don't know which time, but I really don't care. And when I met you, I was just like doing the first talk there, and I was just like, wow, you know. And then when you started to post the first videos, this was so, I just loved it. I was totally full. And also the nature stuff you were filming, because of, yeah, I just thought, wow, this is unbelievable, unbelievable, unbelievable. Yeah. Just was popping up here.
Yeah,
No choice in those pictures popping up, and the feeling and the wondering, and yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
hold you accountable for what's coming out, Rosa. Don't worry.
Oh no, there was no thought
It's
about
just
this
popping up.
either.
It's just popping up. No,
This
but
is
yeah,
here. Booming freedom.
yeah.
What about Tido? Tido, sweetheart, was geht ab?
Wie geht's?
Well, silence, booming silence over there.
Probably a parking problem.
Yeah. This is also parking problem. Well, give me 10 minutes. Okay. Well, let's see.
Yeah, so you know, talking, and just basically it's still this, it's nothing has changed. It's still sitting. It's simply still just this. And there may be an idea, well, it changed, which is this too. Claiming that something is happening, saying or believing this is happening, is this already? Trying to talk to a phone and probably message Tito why you don't speak, is this. So, but I mean, claiming or feeling or believing that this conversation here on YouTube is really happening or not, is this too.
He just wrote me. Okay, he can hear us, but neither video nor mic. He can
Okay.
only hear us.
Well, beautiful.
Yeah, perfection.
Perfection in
He cannot put it on. Ha ha. It's a joker.
Yeah, what's next, Michael?
What's next?
What's next?
What's coming up?
Just this. Just sitting here talking to you guys, enjoying our first attempt at a double Zoom and YouTube stream and wondering if it's going to come out and if anyone's watching. Just this.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah.
Beautiful. I don't have to say that I love it. It's very obvious that I love it.
Beautiful, Rosa. Yeah, there's nothing to be done about loving this.
No.
It, like a cloud just coming. You just find like Rosa, I always say like your song. It's like hearing your favorite music. You cannot turn away. So if there's just to say a resonance with this, then there's just a resonance. Beautiful.
So we have a comment from Tito, 24/7 open door, timeless, justice, whatever it is. Yeah, exactly. And
yeah, oh, sorry, I was just going to give a plug. If you like this, you're welcome to come on Facebook. There's a non-duality community that I have, and pretty much it's the Sander community now because we share so much. And I'll tell you why, because it's so direct. Rosa and I both instantly felt when we heard Sander say, well, that's it too. That's it too.
Yeah.
There was just no escaping. That's it too. It was beautiful.
It's like Michael, it's like knowing this for the whole time, but not like here, not just knowing, and then someone is popping out and just expressing this with words, with pictures, with sounds, with just, and this is simply, yeah, of course,
Yeah.
I mean, and
Yeah.
this was so direct, and yeah, boom, what a beauty. And no one to blame for this. Or to give an award for.
yeah, no one to give thanks for this. This is just
No one to give an award for.
No, and you know,
Yeah.
no one
No,
to thank.
here's not popping up the idea to say, oh, Sander, thank you. Thank you, sweetheart. I said this, in a way I said this, but this was really not like, I expressed
Yeah.
it like this, but it was not like this.
Yeah, I got
It
it.
was so no, it could have been a tree, you know, or watching a painting,
Oh
but
yeah.
it was simply Sander there. I mean, I loved it.
Yeah.
No more, no less, just Sander Lintje.
Well,
I was
you know, even when there's no me or you, being appreciation or showing appreciation is this too. It's just what's
yeah,
happening, you know.
full
I
on
mean,
appreciation, full on sharing the joy. And yeah, what a beauty. And here, by the way, the last meeting, Michael, which you had with Xander and Cozy, wow, so beautiful. Full on booming out all the characters, direct, you know, loved it, loved it. Beautiful. I really would love to join, but it's simply, I don't know, 3 a.m. here. What's the time?
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
Yeah.
three.
it's a bit too early
I
here.
understand. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. But
I understand.
otherwise, this would be really my show where I would love to be
Yeah.
with also. Yeah, of course. And yeah, always also when Xander is performing in a way, yeah, I want to be there. Of course, of course.
Yeah, it's maybe nice to mention. So on Tuesday there's an open Zoom meeting. The link will be shared or on the YouTube channel, not two, neither one, just this already. It's Tuesdays, it's 8 p.m. Central European Time, 11 p.m. Pacific Time. And then on Wednesday, we got Michael's Zoom meeting. It's 6 p.m. Pacific Time. And then Sunday, there's this meeting with Nkosi, 4 p.m. Pacific Time. So there are a lot of opportunities to join. You know, it's nice. Everyone is free to join and to, you know, whatever is coming up is coming up. Sitting in silence, not talking, camera on, camera off, wondering, crying, not liking it, expressing it or not. It's just simply what happens. There's no way to go wrong in the meeting. Whatever is happening in the meeting is just simply what's happening in the meeting. And there may be a liking, it's maybe a one-time thing going to the meeting, feeling nervous and not knowing what to say because there are other people who maybe think, well, I don't like what this guy is saying or not. Anything may happen. It's just innocently this already.
Titus Go is chatting here with me, explaining me what time this is. Such a fun cookie. Maybe I will meet him. He is a neighbor of me, living in the same town. Michael, thanks, by the way. It was your impulse. And let's see. Maybe I will send him a message. Go for a coffee. Why not? Good.
Beautiful. Yeah, why
The weather
not?
is going to be stunning tomorrow, 25 degrees. The first day, which is booming. And yeah, let's see. Let's see. Free fall.
Yeah, Michael, we did, you know, there's just a free fall.
But nobody doing it.
Mm. Wow.
No knowing is Tito. Let me see. No knowing, never,
No, never, ever.
no, never, ever. Well, yeah, exactly. No knowing, and even that is not known. What do
What
you
is knowing? What is
mean,
knowing?
knowing? Yeah, you know, knowing, unknowing. So calling a certain,
Nothing.
basically calling something knowing and something else not knowing. It's
Yeah.
just simply this, claiming this to be a knowing or a not knowing, or the idea that there's a you able to know something, or there's no you to know something, or both or neither. It's just simply this: words, meanings, concepts, ideas, a bunch of letters in a certain sequence and giving it an importance and thinking it is or it isn't is already just simply this. Saying there's no one to know this or saying that there is someone to know this is this already. It doesn't change. It's still just this. With knowing, without knowing.
With unisono, without unisono.
No object, no object here already, just this.
Blah, blah, boom.
blah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tito. Blah, 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 boom. You nail it.
Yeah, so those of you watching may not know Tito's going off on he figured out a way to communicate, right? That's what's so beautiful. Oh, I can chat.
Sweetheart. Yeah, totally. Oh.
Let me check the time.
So, brothers, smiling from Tito. Tito, cool. Cool that you joined the show.
Yeah, I have still no clue if it was on YouTube. It doesn't matter. Anyway, it's already just this.
Yeah, it was great. Here was enjoyed very much just hanging out with you two, chilling, blah, blah, blahing.
Same here, Michael, Sander, Tito, totally. What a joy.
Yeah, so check the channels. Michael Jeffreys Non-Duality Community on YouTube. Unknown Perfection, Rosa Booming, YouTube. Tito.
Not two, neither one. Sander and Tito has this WhatsApp group. And just justis.com. Justice in German, justis.com. Yeah. It's a funny cookie over there.
Just dies. So you can
yeah.
justdies.com.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, cool.
So everybody, thank you for tonight. Always a pleasure to chat.
I want to have them all.
I love it. I love it. Thank you, brother Sander. Thank you so much,
Michael.
Rosa. Thank you,
Oh,
everybody.
Always a beauty to
Thank you,
chat.
Michael.
Rosa, Tito.
I love you. Tito, bye-bye. Ciao, ciao.
Tito.